Hello guys, it's been a while since I did any new videos, so I've been thinking about quite a number of things recently, so I decided to do a short video about one of them, just about starting businesses as young people. I've been admiring and cringing at the number of people I see who label themselves as entrepreneurs just because they started doing commerce, like buying and selling stuff, or maybe they think they have this really awesome product that everybody would flock to buy and stuff like that. I know we need a lot more of the Patrice Mosepes, the Strive Masiwas, the Dangotes, and a lot more of the Tony Elumelus. But we can't really get there as youth of Africa if we don't take our time to learn, evolve, and then ensure that we build sustainable and great businesses. So I just want to share a few pointers about building sustainable businesses or starting a business right as a young person, that at least you could pick a thing or two from, based on not my experience as a business person per se, but my interactions with people who have built businesses that are doing great. So the first thing is that identify your why. See, it's not enough to just start a business because your friend um, wants shoes and you can get the shoes from your mother from the US and transport and stuff like that. Like, it's not enough to just think that because you can do that, you can start a business. Identify your why. What is it that drives you to solve that problem? What exactly is the problem you have seen that you think you have a solution for? Think about social impact and identifying your why. So you see something like how do you call it, WhatsApp is not really solving a social need the way we think of it, like NGO solving a social need, but then it is solving a social need of communication. Because prior to WhatsApp, I remember I used to use Tigo SMS and those things. They charge more for sending text up and down between two people. But then WhatsApp makes that cheaper. You can send images, you can send documents. Like, it makes communication very, very easy. And that's a social impact. So before you decide to start a business, think about why you want to start it. Think about the social impact. Think about how many people it's going to influence or how many people's lives it's going to change. Then you can continue to the next step, which would be determining your value proposition. So if you start a business, there should be something unique or value that you want to offer somebody. For instance, if I wanted to start a food company, maybe I'll start doing food that a lot of people like, but it's not easy to get, or food that people want to cook, but then the process is long. So they need, if they get somebody to start the process for them or get the ingredients together for them, then we just put it together and then they get their food ready. You understand? Maybe that would be my value proposition. Easier and faster cooking time for, let's say, TZs or something. You understand? So find a value proposition, because that's going to be the core of your business. Is that you're making something cheaper, faster, or better. You understand? So determine your value proposition. What exactly are you going to give to your customer that will make them always want to come back to you? And the third thing is that research your market. I can't list the number of people I've met who don't know their customers. They just tell you that, oh, everybody. No, but you see, you can't really serve everybody because everybody is unique and they all have unique needs. But then you can get specific groups of people in particular niches that need a particular product. For instance, maybe a lot of Evers would love to eat some very good akple and some fetridechi, but you can't say that you are doing it for all Evers or for all people who live in Osu, because obviously maybe there aren't a lot of Evers in Osu, and not every person will like akple. So research your markets, know the kind of people you want to give your product to, and ensure that you identify them person by person, so you can build personas, maybe a marketing enam, how do you call it, banker Kafui, or technician Eugene, or something like that. Build a persona and ensure that you have the particular demographics that you need to understand the person, so that when you are sending a message to that person, it is very unique and it is very specific. Imagine telling a banker who's a mother who doesn't have so much time to prepare breakfast for her family that you are going to provide her with cereals that have already been processed and all she needs to do is add water. Like how do you call that thing? Nyauhian is your share. This way chocolate drink. You get it? Like she would be grateful because she doesn't have time to always be cooking and you are making her cooking easier for her. So identify the people and then know who your customers are and know what they want. And most importantly, don't focus too much on your competitors. Focus on your customers. Focus on what to make your customers very comfortable and what they are looking for. If you innovate for your customers, you would have them following you. You don't even really have to think about your competition. And the last but one point is that find out about and fill a business model. See, your business model is what translates your idea from the raw state to your building or processing phase or whatever you call it. So if you have a business model filled, you have filled for your key customers, your key resources, your key partners, the cost, the revenue generation model, your value proposition. There is a free one on strategizer.com. I'll add a link in the written part of the video so that you could just access it and then you could use it. Fill a business model. Just ensure that you translate your idea from the idea state to somewhere where you can identify the pertinent things that will make your business work. We don't need much more of sole proprietor businesses in Ghana. We need businesses that are going to build value for generations after them. We don't need somebody to start a business and the moment they die or they travel, the business suffers. You understand? So I want you as a youth to build a business that is sustainable and that will last. And the final thing I want to add is that disrupt with technology. Make sure that your idea or your business is disruption proof. And you can do this by using technology. So for maybe the market woman in Agbogloshi, it is using probably social media to market her goods or making it easier for her customers to buy her goods by letting them pay via mobile money and then she sends the items to them in the comfort of their homes or their offices. So ensure that you implement some sort of technology in your business. Because if you don't put in technology, somebody will bring in technology and then you become obsolete. So these are the points that I want to make. One, identify your purpose or the why for your business and then the social impact you want to create. Two, determine your value proposition. What is the different thing or the unique thing that you are going to provide for your customer? Three, research your market and get to know your customers. Build buyer personas and innovate to get the customer to enjoy your product. Four, and fill a business model. There are so many online that you can read through and then get ideas on how to fill yours. It would help. Really, it would help. And the last one is that employ technology to make your business idea disruption proof. I hope that this short video proves useful to you. If you have any questions, you can just email at mimispassion@gmail.com or you can leave a question in the comments and I'll attend to it. Thank you very much and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye.